Hey now, it's Chucky E. The E is for nigga, I do everything. Welcome to NCBL Presents. This is my first interview, and who do I have other than the HNIC C-God? Hey now.
What's up, Chuck?
Chilling, man. Thanks for being my first subject, man.
No problem. It's an honor. It's an honor to definitely fuck with you on this media shit, Chuck.
Oh my goodness. We're a little cut off there. If I want to edit this. Alright, we're good.
All right.
So we're going to jump right into it, man. So it seems like there's a lot of other leagues that have spawned after NCBL took off. Do you think that's in spite of NCBL, or do you think NCBL is the influence?
Man, that's a good question. I would hope that it's an influence. I would not hope that it's, despite NCBL. I can't say, that's tough, man, because I think that there is some sort of NCBL influence in everything that has happened since us. But you may be on to something. There may be a little bit of spite.
Maybe, because we've actually had an event that was in spite of us.
Yeah, when you asked that question, it didn't hit me until I started thinking about it. So I jumped on the word influence, but I guess you going to something.
we got like Lit, we got the other league, we got the Bando. Like, there's been several leagues that spawned since us. Like,
and that's cool. I don't, the more outlets, the better. It's just that make sure that you're doing something with the outlet. You know what I mean? Don't just be a battle league, or don't not be a battle league. You know what I mean? If you're gonna do something for the artist, do something to put them in a better place, then go all out and be about what you're actually doing. Don't be a part-time league. Don't be in it for a money grab or whatnot. Do it because that's what you want to do. We've been, Chuck, where we come from. So,
absolutely.
This ain't never been about no dollar with us. We're more about getting people seen. That's what it's more about for us. But
So you have a whole staff. NCBL has since the garage has had a whole staff. How did the staff come together? And who's on the staff?
It's another good question. I think everybody knows who the staff is. How we came
Stop
together.
Stop disrespecting me. See, all my questions are good. I'm only coming with content, bro.
Damn, man.
So how did we bring the staff together, and who's on the staff?
Steve Span.
Absolutely.
Brad B.
Brad the winner.
And TJ, yeah.
TJ, what's happening?
That's my staff. How it came to be is, we had the Facebook group, the original No Chill Facebook group.
Absolutely.
And that's where that birthed everything. Everything we see and now came from that group.
Absolutely.
That birthed everything.
We're up.
We had that group for about maybe a year or so before we started doing the Freestyle Friday shit. So, and then I spun off in the No Chill Battle League. As you know, when we made the No Chill Battle League page, what was it, 50 motherfuckers in there? If that 40, 50? There's 7.1K today.
Yeah.
So that shows you the growth.
Absolutely.
From there. You know what I'm saying? Sheesh.
So how did you bring the staff together?
I don't know if we came. I think it kind of like happened. You know what I mean? I just think I came to him with a vision. Let's try to do this. Let's see what's up. Steve was on board. He wanted to participate as far as the battle is concerned. We got all the battlers together. We needed a place to do it. That's where Brad came in.
Brad the winner.
And we kind of brought the guys together just based off of that. The core guys from the original No Chill group that moved over to No Chill Battle League that helped set that up, that facilitated that. Those guys were my staff, and they continue to be the staff to this day.
Cool. As an Outcast fan, one of my lines is we went from players ball to balling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So we went from Remedy to Taboo, and we keep growing. So what's the end goal? We went from literally players ball, Remedy, to balling at Taboo, to having, like you said, 100 plus at Taboo. So what's our end goal here?
Yeah, there was definitely, I would say probably 140, 150 people in the building at Taboo.
Exactly.
Just based off the ticket count and the head count at the end of the night. We did some numbers. I don't know, Chuck. You can go back to, to me saying that garage shit, man. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Absolutely.
This was not supposed to happen. This is not something that we sat down and said, yeah, we're going to start battling in the garage. We're going to get a small bar. And we're going to start crashing Taboo. And we never sat down and did nothing like that. That was never no discussion.
Facts. We just outgrew everything.
Yeah, we said we going to have fun in the garage.
Facts.
And people start coming to the garage. We like, damn, we can't keep. There's like 60 people in this garage. Like, you know what I mean? We can't do this. Yeah. We got to get a bigger spot. We got the remedy, and we were still, we still had our fun. We were still
and we broke remedy down.
We broke remedy to the point the roof caved in.
Facts.
We literally brought the roof down.
Big
and
facts.
Remedy, literally. We couldn't even rock there no more.
Real shit.
We went to high rollers. And like you said, it's just been growing from there. I mean, but it's not. It wasn't no plan. We never sat down and said, yeah, let's take over Pittsburgh battle rap. Like that was never the goal for none of us.
But that's what happened though.
I mean, that's arguable and that's debatable, and that's that's going to be the eyes of who see it. Now, I'm not one here to judge that. We want to stay in our lane and do what we do. But if you want to put us in the number one spot, that's fine. We appreciate it, but that's not. We compete with ourselves. We're not here competing with bandos and put ups or shut ups and street talks. We're trying to be better than our last event. Like you're saying, we're trying to go from remedy to high rollers to taboo to the next spot. We're not worried about what other battle leagues are doing. Are we going to show support and do what we got to do as far as days concerned? Absolutely. But we're not going to see, you'll never hear me bash, nobody else's shit, at least publicly. I mean, if shit's terrible, it's terrible. Yeah. I mean, let's say that. But I won't spitefully say anything negatively just because y'all move it. I'm supporting. That's because 95% of the battlers in our card come from No Chill. So
Absolutely.
why would I tear that down? That's their opportunities. You know what I'm saying?
Cool. So you decided to put together a tournament, probably the most important tournament that's been in Pittsburgh. As far as battle rap's concerned. And you pick judges. You have 6 judges. The seventh judge is the crowd.
Right.
How did you decide to pick the judges? Like, how did you pick the judges?
I picked the judges based off of their non-affiliations with other factions that were involved within the tournament. So none of my judges are from Misfitted or Mob or Illuminati or none of that extra shit. Okay. So when you remove that type of situation, there's a small pool of people that you have to choose from that actually know battle rap, that are into the battle rap terminologies, and what's the punchline, what's the scheme, what's the setup, point system, did he choke, did he stumble, blah 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 blah. Has a pretty good idea, can tell him who won and who lost. 2 of my judges are not even in the state of Pennsylvania, so that even goes to show you further how I wanted to stretch this out and even be even more or less biased. So that's why the judges were chosen. A couple of them were chosen through the demographics. Like, I know guys that I rock with personally that know what I do here in Pittsburgh and that are in tune. They're in the group. They subscribe to the YouTube channel. They watch all the videos. They comment. They interact. And nobody knows that they're a judge because they haven't said anything. But these are people that live in totally different states. They're not even from PA. So there's a couple of judges that are here in the city and some judges that are not. But
so back to the judges, was that like a you thing or was that like a staff thing? You all agreed on the judges, or was that just I'm picking these judges?
No, and I'm gonna tell you why. The staff was not involved because I didn't want no biasness within the staff. Steve was in the tournament. You know what I mean?
You're right.
So they didn't have no input on the judges. That was totally me and my decision. So just for the record. Good question, man. That was a good question.
All my questions are good. Why do you keep saying that?
Because they fired me.
I didn't come here to
all these
bullshit
interviews
with you.
I did, these niggas asking me all these cupcake questions.
No, you should already know when I said, see God, I want to interview. You should already know.
I should have.
We're learning that bars alone aren't going to win you a battle.
No, I think that's been determined from the first round that bars alone is not going to win you a battle. That's just not what it. You can't just have bars and that's it. You got to bring more to the table. You definitely got to. The No Chill crowd is a performance-based crowd. I don't care what they might tell. They'll get in these comments and say,
"Is that a good thing?"
I mean, it's a thing. I good or bad is that's based on the individual and their perception of it. But the No Chill crowd, they want performance first. No matter how much they get in these comments and say, Moore's over everything. No, they want performance first.
Yeah.
They want you to stand up there and move around and do all that extra shit and point. They like that shit. They want to see you in your face. They want to spit the fly. That's what they like.
Are you okay with that?
I mean, it adds to the you know, to the culture, to the effect of what you're doing. It adds to your performance. But yeah, I mean, but that's what the No Chill crowd focuses on first. How is his performance? You know what I mean? Because if you're not performing well, you're not going to keep their attention. No matter what you're saying.
Matchups. How are they made? Is that another vote process? How are you making these matchups?
The booking of the matches. Most of the matches, and when I say most, I'll say a good 95% of the matches, I do them myself. The other 5%, I'll either get input from Calvin or you guys or, you know, whatever the situation is. So I don't book every single 100% match. Some of these matches are made on their own. You know, just two guys talking shit on Facebook.
Yeah. Set it up, see?
Yeah, set it up, see. That's about 5% of what goes on. The other 95%, I just, you know, I look at the roster, I see the streaks, I see, you know, what happened at previous events, who's advancing, who's declining, and you kind of match guys up based on that. You know, what's hot, what's not, who needs a shot, who needs a step back, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? So, and that's how that goes.
One thing I've said to you several times, damn near 2-3 times a week, is your patience is unmatchable. When people come in here, when people come in here and talk about the league and talk about getting paid, like how do you feel about that when people say they get paid and then get on stage and don't bring people, don't perform well or choke? Like, how do you not just explode? Basically,
I don't understand. That's like you go to McDonald's and you get a fucking Big Mac and it's bit, and you want me to pay for that? Like,
pretty
I'm not
much
paying for an incomplete burger. Like, what, like, come on, man. Like, I mean, I'm just saying, you're coming with 2.5 rounds, and you know that's a bit burger. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You gonna pay for a bit burger, Chucky?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be able to do it.
Well, then why everybody mad at me? Why everybody mad at me?
And I don't know how you don't just get furious when people are like constantly coming at you.
Because you can't tell a man what he feel he's worth.
You're right.
You can't do that. So I'm not going to argue what you feel is worth. I'm just going to let you know what I'm going to purchase and not purchase, and that's all I can do.
That's a great point.
You know what I mean? I can't tell you what you're worth. Oh, that's $300. Okay, I'm going to keep it moving.
But you're
right. That's that. I'm not going to argue with you about your price. I'm not going to tell you it's not worth that. Your asking price is a little high for my pocketbook. I'm going to go somewhere else where I can get 3 of what you're selling me for that type of money.
That's a great point.
You know, and that's what it is. So it has nothing to do with, you know, me being dismissive towards somebody's worth. You worth X, you worth X. That doesn't mean I gotta pay X. Yeah. Or I'm interested in buying X. So it is what it is.
So have you gotten wild requests from battlers? And you're like, get the fuck out. Like, okay, let me rephrase this. Have you gotten are there battle rappers that are hard to deal with?
Of course.
Like what? What are some things battle rappers ask you for and you're like, get the fuck out of here?
The most common thing that I get asked for from a battle rapper is footage. And the sick part is that...
What about the footage?
I'm going to get into that.
Okay.
I'm the last nigga to talk footage with.
Absolutely.
Don't talk footage with me. Like, don't do that. Wait.
Absolutely.
It's coming. Trust me. It's coming. Like, it's coming, bro. Chill. So it's crazy that 95, why did I say 95? A good portion of my dialogue with the battle rappers is about footage. Okay? Now there's various different, you know, footage conversations that I'll have.
Like what?
Most common, when's the battle coming out? I mean, this is like the night of the battles. Like, you know what I mean? Like niggas is like, I'm mapping cables and I'm getting inboxes saying, when's the battle? From battlers that just left the venue. They might be outside.
Yeah.
Bing! Like, really?
Yeah.
You know, I'm wrapping cables and I'm getting things about battles. So that's the most common one, when the battle's dropping. 2 will probably be upset or displeased with the order of which the battles are dropped.
That has to be frustrating.
Very frustrating.
And you have to explain your. Do you explain yourself?
I don't. No.
Okay.
I don't explain too much. The method is the method. The list is the list. That was determined by NCBL. I'll see you in 20 days. I'm usually 20 days out. So if your battles last, you got a 20-day wait. If the battle's on the 1st, then your battle should be out no later than the 21st. That's my personal window, 20 days. I got 20 days to get 12 battles out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my personal, or in this case, 9. So I kind of map it out. I give one every 2 days, maybe 3, depending on what day it fall on, and we go from there.
All right, so we're going to get to my next question.
All right.
So people have a hard time separating the battle group from the actual league. And a lot of things that happen in the battle group, whether it's me or Brad or Nunley, are you ever concerned that the group shenanigans push people away from the actual league? Does that ever concern you?
Yeah.
Because Fizzy said he went from he's not going to battle to he's going to spit on Brad to just all type of wild shit. Are you ever worried that the group is actually going to affect the league itself?
Yeah, because the group isn't. It's a group. It's a Facebook group. It don't belong to NCBL. It belongs to Mark Zuckerberg. I don't, and they want me to babysit it like it's some sort of, like I get paid. This battle group is for free. There's no NCBL makes $0 from the Facebook group. So that's not something that I'm looking to police. It's not my job to police that. Facebook has its own posting standards and guidelines, which it allows you to post or not post, and that's what we're going to go by. Other than that, if you catch a nigga talking greasy to you in the comments, then, see him when you see him.
So there's never been a point when you felt the need to step in, like, I'm going to step in before this gets too crazy?
The stepping in was the post approval. That was my point of stepping in.
Okay.
So outside of that, it is what it is. So, and it don't help when you got an admin that's with the shit. Now, I'm not going to say his name here on camera, but we all know we got an admin here that like that shit. He loves that shit. So a lot of that
Absolutely.
shit, I get the blame for it, but I don't actually push the button.
Okay.
But yeah, so are there concerns that the Facebook group may do something that steps into the event? Absolutely. But do I feel it'll ever go beyond what happened at Summer Heat? Probably not. At least I would hope not, because that's not the place for that. NCBL's business is not on Facebook. NCBL's business is at the venues that we actually rent and we put money into, and that we generate revenue. We don't get any money from Facebook. Facebook don't pay us for the comments and posts and shit that we do there. So there's no loyalty to that group. If that group got shut down tomorrow, oh the fuck well. It's we'll start it back up, but that would be that. Like it would, it wouldn't be a big deal to me. Like it wouldn't be an end of the world type of thing. So, but I guess for some people, it's I don't want to talk negatively about people that
talk negatively.
No,
not
negatively, but some people got a lot of time for the group, and I wish I had the type of time.
I do.
I wish I had the type of time.
Give us a name, see.
Just
give us a name. Who got a lot of time? Just give us a name. I'm putting you on the hot seat. Who got a lot of time?
Jay Nunley got a lot of time.
Okay.
Jay Nunley, and that's not to put Jay Nunley on the hot seat. I fucks with Jay heavy, but he has a lot of time. Not only is he's a constant poster, but on top of that, he goes and he creates these memes. Like
they're funny.
It don't take you 8 seconds to do. This is a process. This man got to find pictures. He got to go to the app. He got to come up with shit to say. He probably done wrote shit. I don't like that. Let me erase it. He goes back. I'm sure it takes him 20 minutes a meme. It would take me 20 minutes a meme. So I'm sure he's around that average. I don't know what the fuck, but that nigga, he got time. I don't know what he do for a living. I don't know. I don't know if he's a security guard. The group definitely needs Nunleys, but he's one of the guys that I say, hey, you know what I mean?
Give us another name.
Brad got a lot of time.
Absolutely.
Brad got a lot of time.
Absolutely. And I do. So that's 3 names right there.
Yeah. These guys got a lot of time. I wish I had the time you guys have to sit there and just troll niggas, and it would be cute. But I don't have that type of time. It's entertaining. Don't get me wrong.
Absolutely.
It's extremely entertaining, and I think that keeps the group's energy up. So I appreciate what y'all do. But in the same token, niggas got a lot of time on their hands, man. So salute to y'all. Salute to Nunley. Salute to Brad. Salute to my man Chucky E. Man, y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all keep the group going, man. I appreciate it.
Cool, man. Well, yeah. You got any groupie stories?
Any, excuse me?
You heard me.
Groupie stories?
Yeah.
Wow.
Why you say excuse me and then you hurt me?
Nah, because
Or do you know? Or do you know of any?
It's funny that you mentioned that. I don't.
Are there NCBL groupies? I'm not answering for no names on this one.
Not that I am aware of. Like, you know what I'm saying? If there is, I haven't been.
So you don't have any groupie stories?
I don't know. I don't have any.
It sounded like you was about to say something.
No, what I was about to say is that Summer Heat, I noticed in a battle. I don't know if it was. One of them battles where everybody was on stage. Somebody was playing with the back of my head. I can't remember who it was because there was so many people on stage. I just remember somebody just finessing the back of my shit.
Was it Drew Sick?
It was not Drew Sick.
Okay. Well, I mean, listen, I'm just
I
throwing
think
names out there.
He was on the other side of the stage.
Well, listen, you never know.
It was a female because
These
I could see
7'4" niggas, you never know.
when I turned around, I could see her hand coming back, like,
Okay.
with the nails and shit. So I know
She was trying to get right.
I don't know. Maybe she was. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she was feeling herself, but she definitely took her shot on stage mid battle.
You gotta shoot your shot.
Yeah, mid battle.
You missed 100%.
It was second. It was second round. Like, she took her shot second round. Like,
Listen, second round's better than the third. Listen, you gotta take your shot sometimes.
No, but I wouldn't say that was a groupie story. But when you say groupie, that's the closest thing to.
So you have no groupie stories that you've heard of or been involved in or anything?
Nah, I'm not saying that I heard of. I'm gonna stay out of that.
I'm about to say, is that a no, like a no, or no? You don't want to put that on cam?
That's a no. We're not gonna talk about that on cam because they're not my stories. You know what I mean?
I'm not asking for names though.
I don't have the facts. I don't have all the facts.
I'm not asking for names though.
I'm not even putting stories out there where I don't know all the facts.
All right, cool. I gotta try you. I gotta see what I can, like, you know what I mean? I gotta see what I can do. How long are we doing this for? How long are you going to keep doing NCBL? How long are you going to be No Chill Battle League? Make some noise. How long are you doing this for? What's the plan?
Shit.
2 events, 2 years, 5 years. How long are we doing this for?
I think 2020 would be what?
A year and a half from now, basically. That's the end game?
I think we're 5 years live show is 2020.
We're out of here in 2020?
I might be out of here. I'm not saying we're out of here. And when I say out of here, I don't mean out of NCBL. I mean off the mic, being the guy that.
Why?
Because it's stressful, Chuck. I'm gonna keep it real with you. It's stressful. I'm gonna just say that. It's not. I hate event day.
Hate it?
Yeah, I'm starting to hate event day because it's just so much going on. You get pulled in so many directions. I don't enjoy the event. You want to know when I enjoy the event? The day after, when it's all done. I get down, I sit down, and I start going through the footage. That's when I can appreciate the event.
But event day, you don't do anything but tell people that you're up next and host, right?
It would seem that way, but yeah, I do a lot more.
You can write, obviously, with your Simpsons screen. I mean, it still gets talked about.
Yeah.
Have you ever ghostwritten or edit somebody's bars or help with a hook, or have you ever did anything like that?
No, I never got my hands on nothing NCBL. So if anything you see on NCBL or any Pittsburgh battle rap for that, I have no parts in that. I want to. I wanted to for a long time.
So you've offered your services?
Fuck yeah, I offer my services. Like, fuck yeah, I offer my services all the time. But niggas got prides and egos, and that's cool. I understand. I wouldn't want nobody approaching me with no ghostwriting. Talking about ghostwriting either, so I respect that.
You're a writer, as we expressed. You wrote that Simpsons scheme. Angel accused you of writing for Homie.
Man, I wish. I wish Homie would let me write for her.
I'm waiting to say, why haven't you ever jumped in the ring? You're obviously, like you told Allison one day, that you're a battle rap fanatic. You've been around since day one. Why haven't you ever jumped in the ring?
I just, this is not for me.
Why?
Because I wasn't put here for that. I wasn't put here for that. I was put here to do the job that I'm doing. You know what I mean? That's why I'm in the position that I'm in, because I wasn't in the position that I was in to become a battle rapper. I don't think that was.
But you can write though.
Yeah. I'm not saying I'm not able. I'm able. You know what I mean? I just don't feel that it's my lane. I don't feel like that's something I should be doing. Especially from how far No Chill has come. Now, if I was battling from the door, if I was going to battle, I should have battled from the gate.
So,
which I planned on. you know, if you remember, we had that man.
Bad Blood.
Threat. Yeah, me and Bomb Threat was going to battle way before Bad Blood.
I didn't know that.
I
didn't know that. I didn't know that.
And then after Bad Blood, and then after
so why didn't y'all battle?
I think we were supposed to bet money, and then we ended up not doing it. And he ended up.
So basically
ended up getting into it with GBK, and then that ended up taking off.
So basically, what you're saying is you'll fuck Bomb Threat up.
I'm not saying that at all.
That's exactly what you're saying.
I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is that battle never went down. And then.
So who was you supposed to battle on Bad Blood?
I wasn't supposed to battle on Bad Blood. I was supposed to battle on Friendly Fire.
No, it's my fault. You're right. It's Friendly Fire.
And
It was Friendly Fire.
I was supposed to battle Steve, which I still got. I still got my Steve ball. They probably my other.
What type of reaction do you think Friendly Fire would have got? Will we have invited people for Friendly Fire?
Probably not. I think that would have been like
just us.
Okay. Back to the garage shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just to have fun. It wasn't for nobody to get killed.
I wasn't
gonna kill Steve.
I wasn't getting on that stage to have fun, and I think that's why TJ turned it down.
I think that's why it didn't happen. I think guys we started out playing, and then it got real serious.
I wasn't getting on that stage to fuck around.
It got competitive quick as fuck. Then we was like, hey, maybe this ain't the best idea. And I think that's why we ended up.
And
not
TJ was the adult about the situation. Like, you know what? How about we just not do this? And I was like, cool. Because y'all might have been like just joke bars, but we was gonna take that shit super serious.
I had some shit for Steve, but I wasn't gonna kill him. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just, but I did have some shit for him. And I'm sure he had some shit for me if he ever wrote it.
So if he would have like turned up on you, would you have like turned up on him type, or just kept your same rounds?
That's what I mean. That's why I don't battle rap.
Okay.
This is why I don't battle rap. This is why. This exact shit. I can't take a nigga. Like I gotta when I'm Chuck. I've stood in front of every NCBL battle and watched every single one.
Absolutely.
Right there. When I tell you, I feel some type of way. I'm disrespected watching it. Like it's, you know what I mean? I'm disrespected watching it. So there's no fucking way. I would be able to do that.
So saying that.
I commend y'all. I love y'all.
Okay, so let's stay on that. So saying you wouldn't be able to do it with the in your face and shit. You got pocket tap.
Yeah.
So how did you deal with that? It's like being your reason was like I don't want nobody in my face, but you got pocket tap.
Here's what happened.
Cool.
Somebody that know me and know how I am and know how I operate.
Okay.
Told me about the pocket tap the night before.
Okay.
So there's like
spoiler alert.
Yeah. Look, see, I know how you get. So it's battle rap.
Who was it? Who told you?
I can't tell you that.
All right, cool. I had to ask.
What I can say is that it was not a mob member.
Okay.
Maybe the mob is talking to somebody that's talking to somebody that's talking to somebody that's talking to C. Maybe that's going on.
I had to ask them.
But it wasn't a direct mob member. I
Okay.
didn't get no information from the mob.
Okay.
Of course not. That would be idiotic for one of them niggas to do that.
Absolutely.
But yeah, apparently they knew, and something was told, and
So you knew that was coming?
I knew it was coming. If you watch me, when the third round comes and he starts turning, watch me. I'm giving it away because I'm smiling. I'm talking through his rounds. Yeah. I know it's coming. Like, you know what I mean? Psychologically, I'm trying to keep cool, but I knew the night before. Like, I'm like, all right, here it comes. So I'm talking like, I got a little bit of, got a little bit of crown and shit in me. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to keep my composure, but I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just a matter of when. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, I'm just like, all right. So to the point where the night before, when I got the call, I was with my bro, and it was like, what's up? Like it's and I'm like, no. And I'm like, nah, it's battle rap.
So you had her bro that was ready to go.
Oh yeah, like I mean, but I told him, I was like, nah, Fizzy cool. He's going through something. This is all for the show, I'm sure. It's all battle rap. We're gonna leave it there. Forget any more than what just got described to me. Then we on go, and it did. It didn't. It was direct to the point. It was exactly what I expected, and everything was cool. And it's part of battle rap. I accepted it. Now if I would have not known that was coming, I might have reacted a little bit.
For real?
For real. Not just knowing me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying it would have. I'm not saying it would have been a fight or a match, but there would have been some type of.
What the fuck is you doing?
There wouldn't have been. I wouldn't have been smiling and shit all about it. You see what I'm saying? There wouldn't have been no smiles. So if you watch me on camera, watch the battle.
So before he did that, he said, "Fuck C, fuck Brad, that's cool, TJ Style D-Way," and then he ran down on Brad, and then a melee broke out.
Yeah.
And knocked the cameras over.
Yeah.
I mean, that's never happened on a No Chill stage before.
No. And I'm not saying that was a bad thing. Nobody, if you see, that was the end of Fizzy Stir, and Starlo's got his start off, and everybody's still intact on stage. Remo's still on stage, Steve's still on stage, Brad's still on stage, everybody's still Fizzy. Nobody's hurt, nobody's injured. It's all love at the end of the day.
Did you swing on somebody?
No.
Did anybody swing on anybody?
I didn't see anybody swing. I saw a lot of pushing and moving around. No real punches were thrown. So whoever running around, if somebody's running around saying that's some bullshit. Nobody swung on nobody. But yeah, it got physical. I'll say that. I'm not saying there wasn't no hands put on niggas, but there wasn't no punches thrown or nothing like that.
So we're about to wrap this up. You know, I like to keep things going. You know, I like to keep things within 22, 25 minutes. I think we're heading towards the 45-minute mark.
We got the editor, he's a bad motherfucker. He gonna get you right.
Cool. So how do you deal with people like Alistair who quit his last battle? I mean, he flat out quit. And you also have, as Summer Heat 3, you have people who no-show. Like, why continue to book people like that? See, who no-show or quit? Why keep booking people like that?
See, it comes down to this. At the end of the day, you're putting on your own personal brand is out there. That's your own personal brand.
Yes, that is true.
When you put together these compilations and you posting up and you sharing the event and all this and extra, and then you no-show, that's on your brand. I don't look bad.
But why don't you never, when people no-show or quit, why don't you never put them out there?
Because it's not my job.
Okay.
My job is to promote the guys that did show up and went down. I'm not going to dwell on what didn't happen.
Okay.
I've never been one to do that.
Good point.
But I'm going to promote everything that did happen. You feel what I'm saying?
What does it take for you to be like, you know what, we're not booking you anymore? Go to EYS or Put Up and Shut Up or some other shit. What does it take for you to be like, you're done here?
I don't know. I think that's a case-by-case situation.
Are there any rappers on that list where you're like, you're done here?
Obviously, poor performance.
It's like who?
No, I'm just saying in general.
And I'm saying like who? I need names. Who's done on the big stage until further notice? You got a name, just say it. It's cool.
Who's done on the big stage
until further notice? Ghost. I'll throw names out there. Ghost
is done on the big stage.
Newsome.
Until further. Newsome's done on the big stage until further notice.
Is that it?
Yeah, I don't think anybody else other than, maybe a couple EYS cats, like your Gibbies and
they don't count.
Okay, all right. Well, then we ain't talking about that now.
All right, cool.
Anybody else would be main stage eligible. There's no one that wouldn't.
I got two more questions. I know I just had two more questions, but that hoodie you got on, that logo, that Chilluminati, how did all that? Yeah, we're up. How did all that come together? How did Chilluminati come together? Where'd that come from? And who's in it?
We ain't gonna talk about who's in it. If you don't know who's in it by now, then that's on you. Like, pay attention. Open that up, man.
But who's in it? I mean, I'm not who's in it, but how did it come together?
Chilluminati was originally formed of the NCBL OG core, staff members, fans, media, and personnel. I'll say that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of dudes behind the NCBL scene that don't get a lot of credit for what they do for the league. Which I don't put their names out there, but just know there's a lot of other cats that support NCBL. Outside of what you may see in the footage or at the events, there's a lot of hands in what we do, and it's not necessarily the staff. The staff is the core staff, but there's like a sub staff underneath that, and then that's where the Chilluminati's at. You see what I'm saying? So that's where that kind of came in. Now, as of recently, the Chilluminati has started to take on, outside, I don't want to say outside, but additional NCBL battle rap talent. Not to necessarily form a rap group, so to speak, because we've let them know just because you're in the Chilluminati don't necessarily mean you ain't gonna battle one of the, you know what I'm saying? So this is not a battle rap group, you know what I'm saying? It's more of a family type, you know what I'm saying? We kind of keep it like that, more of an organized situation. So we've taken on Life, we've taken on Hami, we've taken on Trilla, and we had your Slim Bands, your Steve Spans, your Shot Mixes. Recently added Martian too, so Martian is
absolutely
Chilluminati for those who don't know. But the sick part is Martian has always kind of been chilling without necessarily being, you know what I mean? We just let him do his Team 6 thing until that kind of fizzled out. Now that he's, now that that's kind of doing what that's doing, he's back because he's original Garage Gang chilling without the OG. He's been there right with us.
So being that we got about 4-6 battlers, give or take, without breaking them down, are we going to be one of those groups where Illuminati doesn't battle each other? Because I'm totally against that.
No. I think Shaw Nix and Retriller got an ongoing situation.
Absolutely.
They refuse to settle that.
Yeah.
So they're definitely gonna get.
Because I don't want to be one of those groups. Like, even though me or you are cool, if we battle and I think I'm better than you, even though we're in the same group.
Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely. I don't want to be one of those groups.
Competitive. And it makes for, I think it's going to make for a good situation. So I agree that Shot Nix and Rick Triller is going to be happening at some point.
Is there a date? Is that on
it hasn't been
BYS
booked yet.
or?
I don't know how that's going to be. I would love to see Shot Nix back on the main stage.
He said he doesn't want that though, right?
When you're the logo, you do what you want to do, man. You do what
he's
you
the
want
logo.
When you
I know he's the voice, but he's the logo.
The voice, the logo, whatever you want to say. When you're the chosen one, man, you get that. When you LeBron James out there,
okay, cool.
You do what you want to do, man.
Cool.
So he doing what he want to do, man. It is what it is. We let him move at his own pace.
Absolutely. All right. So one.
Hey, I don't know. These are tough questions, Chuck. You put me in a situation already. Shit, just the second question. Goddamn.
This is what I'm here to do, man. I'm only coming with content, man. You already know.
We a family. All us. NCBL, get your bars up.